Welcome to the Monday kickoff, everyone. Hope you guys are having an amazing start of the week. As usual, guys, in today's video, we're going to have a full breakdown of all of the events coming to Raid Shadow Legends. Pretty much everything that we know that is related to the game. Now, talking about the events, to be honest, there isn't much left for me to say that I haven't said in yesterday's video. But we actually got the new skills for the new clan boss revealed, guys. Or at least something is going around in the community. So we're going to have a look at that in a second. First, I do want to give you guys the weekly reminder. Do not forget about the clan quests. And of course, the items that you can purchase from the clan shop. Same goes for the bazaar. Honestly, I wasn't really going to do a weekly kickoff this week because we've covered pretty much everything in yesterday's video. But I don't want to break our tradition, guys. In Plarium Play, we don't really have any events that are appearing for tomorrow or the day after. We still did not have a Path of Light for the previous fusion. Most likely they've realized that a lot of people skipped the fusion or something and they decided not to do it. We do have a Sand Devil's Turn Attack tournament right here, which, yes, as usual, it gives you some goodies. Apparently, the item was sent to clan leaders in the mail in-game, guys. Now, I'm not taking the lead in the clan. Chester has it, but basically, let me just quickly show you exactly what I'm talking about. So, the Viper form for the new boss. Affinity, all of them by the looks of it. So, let's see what can this freaking monster do. We can't really see what exactly it is in the background. It looks like maybe like a lion of something. I don't know. It's just seems like it. It might be a lion. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's going to be Hercules versus the lion or something like that. With the A1, guys, Putrid Fang attacks all enemies. If there are any dead enemies or if the initial attack kills at least one enemy, places an extra hit. Has a chance of placing Fear, True Fear, Freeze, Provoke, Sleep, Stun, or Petrification on each enemy for one turn. So that's the A1 skill, AoE, pretty nasty. Then the A2, let me just stop a second. Just seeing the A1, you know what that means? RNG. You know what that means? Another Hydra. You know what that means? It's not going to be as the clan boss. So yes, RNG on top of RNG most likely. Then, Stinger Cyclone attacks all enemies. This attack deals single target damage to each target individually, rather than AoE damage. Before attacking, places a Hex debuff and a 100% heal reduction debuff on all enemies for 2 turns. So you definitely need a lot of cleansers in here. Instantly activates all poison debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns. The transfer all debuffs from the new clan boss. Then transfers all debuffs from the new clan boss to all enemies under Hex or heal reduction debuffs placed by this skill. Wow. So even if you cleanse, if he lands those 2 debuffs on you, you're screwed because he's going to basically throw all of his other debuffs at you. So you need immunity. Basically, you need to have immunity all the time. Then increases the new clan boss stir meter by 5% for each debuff transferred. RNG. This is not going to be auto friendly. Most likely. Who knows? But it is a lot of RNG. We can already see it with all of the debuffs, the fear, the thermometer. So much RNG. Then, moving to the next skill, Haze of Pestilence. Attacks all enemies. Before attacking, steals all buffs from all enemies, except continuous heal buffs. Places poison debuffs and poison sensitivity debuff for 3 turns. Then increases the duration of all poison debuffs on all enemies by 1 turn. And instantly activates any poison debuff on all enemies. Like, what the heck, bro? You're stealing all of my buffs, you're landing poisons, you're putting poison sensitivity, you're increasing the duration of poisons, and then you're instantly activating them at the same time? So you need one champion. You know who that champion is? Where is he? Alatrion Blade Master is going to be the GOAT. Okay? They cannot steal the buffs from this champion, and he gives you immunity. Perfect, right? He is going to be the GOAT. the GOAT for this boss. Hands down, I'm calling it now, guys. I am calling it now. Damn, Mr. Elatrian. Glad that I have him, though. Glad that I have him. Then you have Unholy Metamorph. Transforms the new clan boss into the ultimate form and removes all buffs and debuffs. So he's gonna be a mythical boss, guys. Then we have the very first passive, Deadly Contagious. Whenever an enemy is killed, places a necrosis stack on all other enemies. Necrosis stacks cannot be resisted or blocked. Necrosis stacks can only be removed by reviving dead allies. If multiple champions are revived, the number of necrosis stacks removed is equal to the number of champions revived. Damn. New debuff. We're not sure what necrosis does just yet, but it seems like it will definitely mess our support champions up. He seems pretty damn OP, guys, huh? Then we have the next passive, the Enemy of Mortality. And this is a passive effect. Revived enemies will have 25% less HP and less stir meter. Whenever the new clan boss kills an enemy, removes any block active skills debuff from itself. Okay, so you can actually land block active skills on the boss. That means that a lot of champions that have that debuff will be nice. Rhonda, I'm talking about you, baby. Hope you're doing well. Plus, she deals great damage as well, right? And there are other champions as well, even Biceptus. Then, at the start of the new clan boss turns, transfers all poison debuffs on the new clan boss to all enemies. All transfer debuffs last for 2 turns. So either you're staying away from poisons, either poisons will be so powerful versus this boss that you're gonna want to have them in there, right? Then the active effect denies one enemy revival attempt. If multiple enemies are revived at once, will deny one random revival attempt on a 5-turn cooldown. Damn, so revivers will get a big smack. A big smack, to be honest. And then Almighty Viper, a massive wall of text. Seems like poisons are not going to be great, so you just don't want to use poisons. Immune to petrification, stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, block passive skills, fear, true fear, Hunter's Gaze. Hunter's Gaze? Is that a skill that we have in game already? Or is that a new one coming to the game? Maybe we have it and I forgot about it. Berserk and Enfeeble debuffs. Also immune to HP exchange effects, HP balancing effects, cooldown increasing effects, stir meter reduction effects, and destroy max HP effects. Incoming damage inflicted by skills that scale based on the new clan boss's max HP cannot exceed 100k on easy difficulty, 120k on normal, 140 on hard, 160 on brutal, 180 on nightmare, 200k on ultra nightmare. I'm not sure if this will get multiplied with crit damage or any other multipliers effects, but if that's not the case, enemy max HP champions will be shite. Pardon my French. The damage taken from one tick of a 2.5% poison debuff cannot exceed 10,000 HP. The damage taken from one tick of a poison debuff cannot exceed 20,000 HP. So the poisons don't seem to be doing that much, right? Because the HP burn will tick for 40k directly. But then, of course, you cannot add as much HP burn as you can add poisons. But maybe poisons are going to be a strategy. Who knows? 10 poisons, which is very unlikely. 200k, right? Similar with an enemy max HP hit. Then, reflected damage and damage taken from the War Master or Giant Slayer Masteries cannot exceed 100k HP. The damage taken from smite debuffs cannot exceed 100k on easy, 150 on normal, 200k on hard, 250 on brutal, 300 on nightmare, and 350k on ultra nightmare difficulty. Wow, right? So this was sent in-game to all of the clan leaders in Raid Shadow Legends, guys. As I mentioned, I don't have the lead of the clan right here, so I don't have it. But my clanmate will have it as the clan leader, and your clanmate will actually have it most likely right here in the inbox, okay? So, the new boss, wow. Interesting, OP, very RNG. It's gonna be another RNG fest, in my opinion. When Hydra got released, was the exact same RNG fest. And I am expecting it to be pretty much exactly the same thing. Thermimeter manipulation, remove buffs, you're getting different crowd control debuffs that can mess up your skills. So many things can go wrong. Now, of course, once you're gonna get to basically overpower the boss, you're gonna be able to do it on auto as well. It's fine. Once you build that perfect team, right? It's not a problem. But I guess it really depends. How are they going to introduce this boss? How much HP is going to have this boss? How much time we have to kill this boss? Do we need to max our damage, or we can get to do just enough damage to get the top reward, and that's it? So all these will be very, very important, guys. As I mentioned, there isn't much else to cover in terms of news, guys. I was surprised to see that we don't have a Prism Crystal event for Vulcanos, to be honest. Maybe it's going to start tomorrow, who knows. We will have 15x Progressive Chances events tomorrow, together with the CVC, which will have personal rewards. So definitely stay tuned for it. But as it is, guys, that's all for this video. Hype for the new clan boss. It seems like it's an RNG fest, but I still want to see it. I want to see the rewards. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about those skills? Appreciate all of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.